Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, grandpas and grandmas, we are back at it one time. This is usually what YouTubers say. So, I just said it also. So, I guess I'm a YouTuber too. Anyway, we are back at it. I just said it again. Again, with another video. They also say that. Okay. My name is Ohali Tabiso Ohali TV. I'm gonna put it on the screen there. And yeah, second video actually on the channel. I put out a first video. I'm actually not going to delete this video. It's like gonna be always reminded, like, dude, that was your first ever video on YouTube. Anyway, I love cars and I'm about cars. I'm about fast cars, sports cars, supercars, hypercars. Let's go. And I'm based here in South Africa, Gauteng, and most of the time we like to be around supercars and all of that. So what we're going to do is that we are going to be documenting all of that and bringing you the live action, these super cool cars around Gauteng. And trust me, there's super cool cars around here, man. The scene here, the car scene here in Gauteng is actually chaos. I actually think the car scene here in Gauteng is actually better than Cape Town. Though I haven't been to Cape Town, I know obviously they have a Pagani Mola there. But what do we have here? I think we have a lot of Ferrari here. I think we do. So anyway, yeah, this is my second video. As I said, be sure to actually hit me up on Instagram or Hali TV on Instagram, and yeah, I'll probably leave the links in the description below. And yeah, I'm just gonna point it out. It feels very weird talking to the camera and all of that. You know how it goes. Do it yourself and you feel how you'll probably feel how weird it feels. But we have to do this for the culture. We have to do this for the culture. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this year. I'm legit looking forward to this year. It's gonna be a cool year. And also I'm into tech a lot. I'm going to be sharing a lot of technical tech things with you guys. Also, we run a tech business where we trade a bunch of tech stuff. We're also going to be getting into that too, and doing a bunch of reviews and whatnot. And yeah, see what you guys like, what you guys don't like. And also, I'm actually recording this video right now on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let me know the quality of this phone, okay? And actually, every shot that I'm going to be taking with this very phone on this iPhone 15 Pro Max. So yeah, I'm just gonna push it to the limit as I possibly can, because it's actually the only camera that I have. I actually bought this phone just for the camera use, and it's apparently very good, bro. It's very, very good. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of tech stuff, and yeah, not only supercars. No, we're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be everywhere with everything. So yep. Be sure to have a great day and say hi to your mom. Tell her she's the best mom in the world. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as you can see right there, bottom corner of your screen on the left side, which is my right, looks like a McLaren. But what McLaren is that? That's a 750, baby. McLaren came up with a new car that looks exactly like the McLaren 720S. Talk about engineering and talk about breaking boundaries and talk about looking different and going all in. That car looks like 720S, and the only difference is the exhaust in the back. That's it. That's the only difference between the 720S and this car. Other than that, everything is just technical, like the horsepower. Now this car gets 30 more horsepower than the one it's replacing, which is the 720S, which it looks exactly like, which we don't understand. McLaren, what's up? What's wrong with you? Anyway, so it gets more, it gets 30 more horsepower, and which means it's 750 horsepower. That's why it's McLaren 750S. I'm not sure what the S stands for. I hope it stands for speed. Anyway, so I went through to Melrose the other day, and Daytona, they have it. I saw it. Probably the first 720, 750 S in the country. I'm not sure, but I just know that I was not even sure. I actually thought that car was a McLaren 720 because it's 720s everywhere ever since. So I mean, it looks more like a 720 than a 720 looks like a 750. Yeah, that's a terrible joke. But anyway, so I saw that car and I went, nice looking 720. Then I looked closer and it's written 750 there. I'm like, wait, am I actually looking at the 750? Okay, Daytona. Why are you guys closed? Can you guys let me in? Fortunately, they were closed. Even if they were open, I'm not sure if they were gonna let me in. If Daytona, you watching this, were you gonna let me in? Do you just let random strangers get into your car dealer and just film your cars? Because if that's the case, then you're the best dealership in the world, in the country, in the world. Anyway, I saw that car and it reminded me of the 750, of the 720S. Now the thing is, I'm not a fan of McLaren myself. I love how it looks. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't like the sound. It doesn't sound like a supercar to me. You know, it doesn't sound like a V10. It doesn't sound like a V12. It doesn't sound like a Ferrari V8. And yeah, that's just my thing with McLaren. But they do perform them. They are very high performance cars, that I'll give it to them. And also I got an opportunity, I think it was earlier last year, where it was actually my first time seeing and actually being around a McLaren 765 LT, and that thing looks nice. It was all blacked out. I think if I have the footage, I'll include it. I'll just include a picture, a photo of me in front of the car. But yeah, that car looks very nice, very, very nice. And I think that's legit the only McLaren I would personally buy when I get the money too, which is one day. Let's keep the faith going. Let's keep the hope going. Boys, we're in this together, boys. Anyway, yeah, and also there's a McLaren P1 here in the country. I think it's here in Gauteng or Cape Town. I'm not sure where it is now. The guy just went missing for some reason. So we haven't seen that car ever since 2020. I haven't seen that P1 myself. I saw it on the internet and everyone went crazy. So also blacked out P1. So yeah. Also the thing I like McLaren is that they have this division where that they call the McLaren MSO. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. So it's McLaren Special Operations or something like that, where you can just kind of choose whatever color you want to the car. I know most manufacturers actually have this option, but the way McLaren do it is just different. I always see MSO McLarens on the internet and I'm always mind blown, like, whoa, look at that color combination, color mixture, and all of that. So it always boggles my mind how McLaren are able to blend colors like that and make a car so pure and personalized and all of that. So shout out to McLaren on that. I'll give you that, McLaren. Other than that, what else? Okay, I also love the silhouette of the McLaren, the side profile when you look at it on the side, and it's like the 720 as to be specific. Looks beautiful. I'll give it to them. 570S, and the others not so much. Also the McLaren P1, the side profile, the silhouette looks chaos, mate. So yeah, we try a lot to be around these cars and love these cars, man. So yeah, the other thing again is that McLaren is known to suffer a lot of to be having this disease where they suffer from turbo lag issues. Apparently, it's still the same with that 750 right there, the bottom of the corner, right where I'm pointing right there. Apparently, still the same issue with that car, and yeah, it really sucks. I've just watched a review right now. This guy Rory, he said the same thing, and he's like, I mean, they didn't put a lot of they didn't make it look that much different to the previous generation, and also the performance was not much of a huge difference, because comparing a 720 horsepower car and a 750 horsepower car, in hindsight, that's like a 4, 5, 6% increase, which is like comparing a car that has 200 horsepower with a car that has 205 horsepower, 4 horsepower, 6 horsepower. There's not much of a difference there. So I don't know, mate. So that's where I'm knocking McLaren there. Hey, you could have just said it's a McLaren 720 RS. You could have just said it's a McLaren 720 RS or a McLaren 720 Speedster or some other cool name or something, because there's nothing, honestly, my opinion, my brutal honest opinion, there's nothing much exclusive or special about this car. Other than the exhaust, which is the only thing that looks different.